Hi, I'm Scott Willison, owner of the Confluence Fly Shop in Bellingham, Washington. And today we're going to tie a pretty easy but very effective little nymph pattern that I did fantastic with all summer long. It's just kind of a searching pattern. This is kind of my variation on a fly a buddy over in Idaho told me about that he fishes with a lot. I fish this with a Euro nymph setup mostly, but there's no reason you couldn't fish this under an indicator or even as a dropper off of a big chubby Chernobyl or something fairly buoyant. Um, I usually tie this fairly small. Today I've got a size 16 Hanak 450 BL jig hook, and on that I have a 3 millimeter gunmetal slotted tungsten bead from Hanak as well. And we're just going to use a 70 Denier black ultra thread. And I'm just taking just enough wraps to kind of get that bead locked in place there. And then I'm going to spin that bobbin counterclockwise and try to flatten out that thread so I can minimize my buildup on the body. For the tail, I have a Coq de Lion. This is the dark Pardo color. I often use medium as well. And I'm just going to separate out maybe 8 fibers or so. And then we'll tie that in. Get in there and trim the butts. Now here is the namesake for the fly. This is Junebug Flashabou. It is Flashabou number 6926. I have no idea why they call this Junebug, but it's got all kinds of different colors in it. It's got some blue, some green, and I believe bronze Flashabou mixed in as well. And for the body of this fly, I am going to take exactly 1 strand of each color. I've got an extra strand of one of them. There we go. And if you moisten that and kind of get them to stick together, makes it a little easier to manage. And then I am going to wrap this for the body all the way up to the bead. And my goal, if I can get it to work, is to get all 3 colors showing somewhat evenly. So kind of spread those apart. Yeah, we're not quite there. We're getting predominantly blue. So I was able to get the blue and the green to separate out. We're going to do that bronze color separately. there's our body. Now, really important is we need to coat this with something because that Flashabou is going to be incredibly brittle unless we reinforce it. So I'm going to coat it with some Solarez Bone Dry Ultra Thin UV resin. Go. Just give that a little spin to make sure that sets. And then we're in good shape. All right, so we've got that tied in. Now we're just going to add a little hot spot color. You can really do any color you want. I usually use Ice Dub for this. Typically either pink, shrimp pink, or what has turned out to be my favorite, just the Chartreuse Ice Dub. And we really only need, the hardest part is realizing how little of this you need. You can kind of get a sense of it there. I maybe have 3 or 4 strands of this stuff. I don't want a whole lot, because if you use a lot, it becomes difficult to twist dub on there. And you end up altering the profile of your fly. So there we go. We're in good shape. And then the way I finish most of these flies here for durability, just a little bit of brush on Zap-A-Gap. I've also tied this one kind of Perdigon style, where I've used thread for the hot spot and then used black fingernail polish or something to make a little wing case. But this is a real simple version that seems to work just as well as the other. And simple is better. You tie more flies faster that way and have more time to fish. So there you have it, the Junebug. A simple little Euro nymph pattern that seems to catch fish anywhere you fish it. Anyway, please be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you can find the materials for this and other flies at the Confluence Fly Shop in Bellingham, Washington. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the water.